Most people treat their financial life like a fragile tower. One economic push, one company layoff, or one market crash, and the entire structure comes down. They have total concentration, which is a clinical error in risk management. They rely on one source of income and one type of asset. In the machine-like grind, we understand that the world is inherently volatile and unpredictable. To reach the 1%, you must apply the diversification rule. This is not about owning a lot of things, it's about owning uncorrelated assets. You are building a resilient network where the failure of one node does not compromise the integrity of the system. The first principle of diversification is asset class partitioning. You must spread your capital across different economic engines. If all your money is in the stock market, you are 100% exposed to equity risk. The architect balances the machine by holding a mix of stocks, hard assets like real estate or commodities, and liquid cash buffers. These assets often move in different directions. When the stock market is down, commodities might be up. When interest rates rise and bond prices fall, your cash flow real estate provides a floor. You aren't trying to beat the market every single day. You are trying to ensure that you never lose the game. You are building for survival first so that compounding can do the work of growth. The second principle is geographical and sector redundancy. For the middle and working class, your wealth is often concentrated in your local area. Your house is there, and your job is there. If your local economy suffers a systemic shock, your income and your largest asset both lose value simultaneously. To scale into the 1%, you must diversify your jurisdictional risk. This means investing in global index funds or digital assets that aren't tied to the health of your specific city or even your specific country. You want a borderless portfolio that can thrive regardless of local policy or regional downturns. You are making your wealth independent of your geography. The third principle is the correlation audit. Diversification is a lie if all your assets move together. If you own 10 different tech stocks, you aren't diversified, you are just concentrated in a single sector. The architect looks for low correlation. You want to pair assets that have different drivers. A dividend-paying utility company has a different driver than a high-growth tech startup. A rental property in a working-class neighborhood has a different driver than a gold bullion bar. By ensuring your nodes aren't linked, you dampen the systemic noise of the market. You create a smoother growth curve that allows you to maintain your discipline during periods of extreme volatility. The psychology of the 1% in this domain is one of strategic humility. They don't pretend to know what the future holds. They don't try to time the bottom or pick the winning stock. They realize that the market is a chaos engine that cannot be predicted, only prepared for. They treat diversification as their insurance policy against their own ignorance. They would rather be generally right across a broad range of assets than specifically wrong on one. They understand that the only free lunch in finance is the reduction of risk through proper allocation. To execute the diversification protocol, you must perform a concentration audit. Look at your total net worth and identify any node that represents more than 25% of your wealth, excluding your primary residence. If you find a massive concentration, you must begin a rebalancing cycle. Move your surplus fuel into uncorrelated verticals. If you are heavy on stocks, look at commodities or debt reduction. If you are heavy on cash, look at broad market equity. You are engineering a balance of power within your own machine. Security is not found in the strength of one pillar, but in the distribution of the load across many. When your system is diversified, you don't fear the crash, you simply wait for the rebalance. Audit the concentration, distribute the load, secure the engine. The machine is now anti-fragile and ready for any market condition. If you are ready to stop gambling on a single outcome and start engineering an unbreakable future, subscribe. The Wealth Architecture series is your blueprint for sovereignty. We will see you in the next deep dive.